the donkey goes.
Good afternoon. Welcome, peeps. I just had to make a coffee. Welcome your faces. Hello, hello, hello. I didn't have my headset on. And I've just seen that Anthony Dean's coming in with £25. And we just started the stream. 1 minute into the stream. Anthony, what's going on? Thank you so much, mate. I really, 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 really appreciate it. Hugely appreciate it. Thank you. It's very, very kind of you. So early as well. What on earth? Welcome, guys. Quick read out of everybody here. Kurt, Indy, Bodge, HD Nugget, Stefan, Banger, welcome, Nemo, Darkest, Namlo, Casey Huber, Layu, Miro, hello, hello, hello. Russ and Bodge over on Kick as well. Berry, hello, good afternoon. Joseph, Gary, Russy Russ, my guy. Riley, Nerd, Danny, Hugo, Daniel, DS, hello. JFix, welcome, buddy. How are you? PJ, good afternoon. Ben, good afternoon, my friend. How are you today? Chris, hello. Going to a restaurant. Which restaurant are you going to, Anthony? Whew, not been to a restaurant in a while. John Tay, welcome. 3D, hello. How are you, buddy? Tristan, welcome. Rig, hello. Good afternoon. Dark in the building as well. Dark, welcome, buddy. How are you?
Here's my dono.
You didn't have to do that, Joseph. Thank you very much for the £2 through Super Chat. Appreciate it. Thank you. Ben Lamb, morning. How are you, my friend? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello from Australia. Down under. Casey, how are you, my friend? From Sweden. Ola, welcome. How are you? Italian. I'm so jealous. Fat Calzone. Oh, or some nice pasta. Fresh, nice pasta. Oh, yeah. That's crazy. Even better. Thank you, Ben. I appreciate it. It's very kind of you, my friend. It's very, very kind of you. One in the chat. You saw yesterday's video. Hey from Dublin. Hello, Brian. How are you? Good afternoon, my friend. I'm glad you guys saw it. Yeah, it was a nice little one, hey. Garbage!
8 months down. Many more to come.
Yes, indeed, my friend. Indeed. Thank you very, very much for the Prime for 8 months in a row. Very generous of you to be supporting continuously. Thank you. That means a lot. There we go. Subs today is busted up to 1. Rusk, welcome. How are you? Did. Victoria, welcome. I'll complete another round around the summit today. I've leveled up again. Wait, I've completed another round around the sun. What's around the sun, Victoria? Welcome. How are you? Gave you a comment on your Switch touchscreen video. Have you seen it? I have probably not. Technic, what did you say? That one's long gone now. Nice, Layu. A defect Switch 2. Wow. I might be quite jealous of that. Hopefully you can get it sorted, mate. I'm just adding a quick command to the chat. Oh, where is it?
Welcome back to the...
If you guys have not seen it, there is a video that came out yesterday, I want to say. Could be wrong. From our own Russy Russ, right? Exclamation mark Russ, RUSS in the chat. And it was the PS4 Pro that I had that I sent to him. So if you want to check out that video, feel free to do that and take a look. What are we fixing today? Well, I've got this like Pi Pico board thing that I was going to set up. Now, I'm not going to lie to you, right? I was really looking forward to today's stream. Who can tell me why I was looking forward to today's stream? I didn't say I'd sing for you. I didn't say I'd sing for you. However, Victoria, that's what you meant by leveled up. Lord above, I'm so stupid. Happy birthday. Chat, happy birthday to Victoria in the chat. Better now for the bank holiday weekend? Supposedly so. I just didn't. I had no idea that it was meant to be a bank holiday today, tomorrow. No idea. Be careful with the Switch 2 mini band being sold on eBay is for because of Mike's Switch. Really interesting. Yeah, the dead RAM. That's what I was. That's what I was really looking forward to doing today, and I was ready mentally to reball all of those little bits of RAM and put them on the Series X. However,
You going to fix my hairline today?
No, I wish I could. Fifi, thank you very much for the 2 months in a row. You absolute legend. Thank you, mate. Who else we got? GameJoy coming in with a tier 1 for 21 months.
Yo-Yo Jojo sup, fella?
Mate, thank you so much for the 21 months. That's absolutely incredible. Insane support. Nearly 2 years. I still haven't sorted out the badges. Thank you very much, mate. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Good afternoon. Stormy, hello. How are you? Happy birthday, Victoria. There we go. There it is. Yeah, great video, Triple R. Exactly that. He's probably blushing, I imagine, right now. It was an absolutely fantastic video. And he done so well. If people are looking to look at somebody who's potentially getting into this without having any prior experience, kind of like where I was years ago, then feel free to check out Russ's channel. I'm excited for it. You're going to do MLM for me. Is that what you're doing? Can't you like sand or something, Indy? But yeah, guys, welcome. So I was looking forward to doing the Xbox Series X, and then I went to pick up a parcel today, and I was like, this seems quite heavy. Because, fun fact, I have purchased a board from somebody that has Samsung RAM. Supposedly the RAM's okay as well. So I've purchased that board, and then I'm looking to take the RAM off that board, reball it, and put it onto the faulty Series X that we have. However, it didn't come. I bought it on Thursday, and I think it was raw mail, 48 hours. So I can't even be upset at all. And they were really kind to get it shipped as quick as they did. It's just I thought I got a notification saying that a parcel had arrived, but it was a different parcel. That's why, because I was super excited. I was like, yes, I get to have a look and see if I can sort out this situation with the Xbox Series X. Then I can wrap up the video, hopefully. And no, not today. We don't have it, unfortunately. However, I do have my little Pi Pico that was recommended for me to purchase by Ben, in which case I can download the software and look forward to getting this set up, because this is going to help us. You know how I do UART on a PS5, guys? You know how like you can do UART and you can pull the codes and see what like the potential fault is with a PS5 console if it's like a beep on beep off. This does the same pretty much for the Series X. So I was looking at getting this set up today so we can check and see if there's any other faults on the Series X. Do you think that would be a good thing? I do also have another package. I've got a package, I think it's, I want to say it's a 3DS is what I've got to take a look at as well in terms of free repairs. That's the only thing that I've currently got in at the moment, I believe. But yeah, I think it's a 3DS. I heard back from Adam. Do you remember Adam and Joe, the people who were in here when we were trying to fix the Nintendo Switch touchscreen issue? They sent me an email and they said, hey again, Joe, the Switch was delivered yesterday and it's working perfectly. Thank you again for your efforts. They watched the repair video on YouTube and really enjoy seeing the me working on the Switch again. Such a shame that running the Rise didn't work. Have a great bank holiday weekend and thanks again. So that was from Adam. So we have confirmed that they've received the Switch and that the Switch is all good. All right. I'm just trying to find the... Oh, that one's been returned as well. That was the Xbox. Was that the Xbox from yesterday? I don't know. Guys, you've triggered a hype train. Thank you very much for the hype train. Level 1, 1 minute on the clock, 62%. Thank you. Hugh, welcome. How are you? I will add links in mod channel, Joey, from Ben. I don't know. Oh, yes. No, I saw. Yeah. I'm going to have a look and blindly try it. Yeah. Extremely embarrassed. Don't be embarrassed, my friend. Don't be embarrassed. So. You plan on figuring out what was wrong with that switchboard, or just leave it being used for parts? I'm unsure at the moment. I'm unsure. It's in a case, in a chassis, so I'm not too sure. Technic did just say, did I see his thingy? Technic, if you're still here, could you send me a message on Discord with what it was that you left on the YouTube, please? That would be much appreciated, so I can have a look, see what's going on. There is a couple. Oh, I don't know what these boxes are. One of them's the Series X, and the one under that is just an empty box. So I need to get that sorted. Whoa, what's that? A cable. Guys, thank you for the level 1 hype train. Thank you. Been watching a bit of old school Joey. 5 switches in one video. eBay and MacBook. Yes. Yeah. They are old ones. Old but gold. Alrighty. Should we get cracking with something then, hey? Let's close off of that now. So that's sorted. Okay. Right, I'm going to download this thing then. So I'm going to go for the download real quick. Let me turn the music down a tad. And let's see what the situation in the nation is with this. So, if I go into the mod channel. Mod updates. Oh, there was an announcement for... the Rock and R charity as well. If people haven't seen that, there will be an announcement. I think it's just gone out actually on YouTube because I put it as a timed post. So I've put that out as well, I think, as a post on YouTube as well as Discord, etc. Yes. Okay, so that's just gone out as well. Sweet. So let's go to mod updates here. 2 seconds, guys. Okay, so I need to download 2 different things, I believe, or one. There's 2. So I need to download the Pico Durango post and the Xbox postcode monitor, I think. Technic. Defect connector. What connector? if one side of the outer clip of the connector isn't connected, you don't get ground up to the upper part of the main board. Look exactly left pin side where the clip is soldered to the board. Aren't connected to the board, only via the clip. Right side there is a trace connecting them. Touchscreen problem. On the main board, look at the board. Yeah, but you know that I took the connector off, right? I don't, I've put it back together. I put the switch back together. Technic is saying that he thinks that he knows what the issue is with the Nintendo Switch where the touchscreen didn't work. So you're saying that the reason we don't have those readings is because of the connector. Sensitor on DMs. Thank you. Had this more than once. You had the exact same issue as me.
Oh, yeah.
Stefan coming in with a gifted subscription to Hang. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Stefan, that's a total of 107 now. Thank you. Much appreciated. Thank you. It's very kind of you. If you break or bend the clip. But the device hadn't been opened before, mate. It was from factory. Let me download this stuff from Ben. And then whilst I'm doing that, we'll take a look real quick. Okay, so I go here. Do you know what? GitHub always confuses me, chat. And it's just because I'm a moron. But like the actual download button, like what? Why is it always just in different places, you know? Like, where do I go? Do I just go download zip? Do I just click on code and then download zip? Or do I click on the release? I think I click on the release, right? There we go. And then download. Okay. Right. Download that. And then extract into downloads. And then I do the same with the second one, I'm assuming. Release, yeah. So then it's going to be Windows 64 zip, zippity doodah, zippity day. Download, chip, and chip. Extract. Postcode serial monitor XE. This update contains the latest protocol. Yeah, I'll update. Xbox One, One S, One X, Series X, Series S. So Ben, you made this piece of software, yeah? The second one. Dark, thank you very much for the Prime for 14 months.
Keep up your great work.
Thank you.
Fort 1.
I appreciate that. Fort 1, thank you. The images didn't have extensions in the Discord post, but they should be fixed now, I think. The downloads are usually off to the right of the label version. Yeah. Might have had a drive inside. I sent you a message on Discord, Joey, in the server. Thank you, Danny. I appreciate it. You can see it in your video where the connector is removed. His problem is, but there is no ground to some needed connections. You won't get a circuit. The Technic. I mean, if you've smashed this, mate, then I'll just say wow. If you've smashed this, I'll say wow. Right, that program is downloaded. I need to bust this myth with Technic because Technic seems fairly sure. He knows what the issue is with this switch that has no display. Technic. But what about now because it doesn't power on? That's a different issue now entirely, right? remove everything you did. I did. I did, mate. I did in the video. All back to stock. I did. Then resolder a connector. How sure are you about this technique? You had it before? Because you've got me really intrigued. 2 or 3 times. How did you even figure that out? I can back him up. I've seen it as well, says KC. I mean, if you guys have got this. It's kind of warm today, chat. Kind of warm in my little office. This is the same one with no touch in the beginning. Yes, current. Yeah. Somebody's just said they think they might know what the issue is. So I just want to confirm, right? I don't get any stuff still. Oh, the reason why I might not turned on in this chassis is because it was dead. That makes sense. It wasn't turning on the other one. What brand of gloves do I usually wear? Port West, my guy. Chat, let me tell you something. I don't know if I mentioned this on the last stream. I've got an issue. So I don't bite my nails anymore. Right? I don't bite my nails anymore. You see this? But I don't like my nail cutter. Feels weird. And when I cut them now, I get like sharp edges. Took me till 20 something. Nah, see, it's like, so the reason I stopped is because a bit of my tooth fell out. That's why I had to stop biting my nails. So, and I don't want any more teeth to fall out. Like, I don't want that. I don't want that. So I need some recommendations, chat, for the blokes out there. Because I think, to be fair, I don't know if it's any different. Blokes compared to women. When it comes to the nails. So I need some advice, chat. I need some advice. I'll take it from anyone. Do I just need better nail clippers? Oh, I don't want... No, we don't need that. Hand nail clippers. Never in my life thought I'd be looking for these, by the way. Ever. They're just so awkward to use, man. We need to invent something, chat. JDT needs to invent something to help with nails. Hot air at... So, Hannibal said hot air at 450. Oh, it tickled me. Bormy, welcome. Darius, welcome, buddy. How are you? Nail file. Chat, what's a nail file? Upstate, thank you very much for the Prime subscription. I appreciate that. That's very kind of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And a big welcome, my friend. Subs today is 4. We are on 4 subscriptions today. A file for nails, exactly as it sounds. Gotcha, okay. Nail file. Oh yeah, I've seen them. Mrs. JNT got a bunch. So basically, guys, we sandpaper our nails, right? That's what we do. Wait. Chat, can I just use a nail file instead of cutting them? If I keep on top of it. But that also feels like something like, you know, like when people do the chalkboard, that thing. That's what it reminds me of. Okay, all right. Something I'll bear in mind. Thank you for your advice on how to. What is it? Is it a pedicure or manicure, chat? Enjoying your videos on my birthday. Always good to see you live stream. Keep up the great work. That one, you're more than welcome. Thank you for being here, mate. It's a mani. Pedicure is feet. Oh, okay, fine. We won't go into that. We won't go into that. Nobody wants to see my feet. Footballer's feet, chat. One nail's over here, one's up here. Greg, what do you do? Greg, do you bite your nails? You eat them for tea? What would you do? Greg says, why has everyone gone all girly with the nail files? Never bit my nails, man. So what do you do then? Do you cut them? Not drinking enough broccoli. You're supposed to cut and make them smooth. Personally, I just bite them. Yeah. Guys, the amount of times I've done this week. The amount of times I've done this. I'm taking my hand away from my mouth. Like... I'm not interested in an electric one, I don't think. I'm not interested in that. Personally, I like to grow them out and pretend I'm Edward Scissorhands. Fair enough. Yeah. Watch the toe bro on YouTube. Guys. I wish I never opened my mouth. I wish I never opened my mouth. Mafti, welcome. Prime for 11 months.
Hey, Joey.
Hello, mate. Thank you very much. Save me, Mafti. Thank you very much, my friend. I appreciate you. Come on! Nintendo Switch. Oh, we've gone up. It was on 100, now we're on 239. I'm still not too sure this is actually going to turn on. But I'm really interested. Vera, thank you very much for the follow over on Twitch, my friend. I appreciate you. MR? What's MR? MR green double-sided file. Chat, do you know what? You've just reminded me, JFix. I need to get some decent. I want to use. Do I want to get decent glue? Is that what I want? I'm just thinking AliExpress tools if there's anything I need. Oh, is PLD here? I haven't seen him yet. I wonder if he's got his real life stuff yet. The soldering mask. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Joe does toes. Ugh. On another point, those turbo fans on Team are super turbo fans. Got a few of them, and hoping one of them breaks so I can rip over and fix. Turbo fan? What's a turbo fan? As in like a fan to cool you down, or? What's up with the Switch? This is the one that had no display. Why, nerd? Why? We're just chilling, having a nice conversation. We are doing tech. You don't have to watch, mate. You don't have to be there. So please, I don't want to keep you here. If you don't want to be here, you don't have to be, my friend. Okay. Oh, a handheld fan for cooling yourself down. Gotcha. I can see you, Wheaty. Yeah. How are you, mate? Welcome. Yeah, yeah, you're 100% correct, Bailey. Yeah, the touchscreen didn't work from factory. I'm good for us. How are you? Welcome. We're just waiting for it to turn on. We bumped up to 480 now. So we've got a main charge. We just need it to actually try and turn on. I don't know if it's going to, but we'll see. I'm glad to hear you're good, Wheaty. That makes me happy, mate. I'm really looking forward to using this Pico stuff. What's the magic number we're looking for at the bottom? We're looking for, you see where it says up here? This will turn off. This battery icon will turn off. And this Nintendo Switch will probably jump up to around about, hopefully, the 700 milliamps sort of mark. And that would be really good. But I'm just confirming that it actually turns on before I touch anything else with this board. We kind of categorize this in as like internal layer damage. But Technic has come through and said he thinks he might know what the issue is going to be. He's had 3 of them, 2 or 3 of them like this. So we're going to test that theory. What he's saying is that the connector that you have, when it's on the board, it should complete the circuit with ground, and therefore that's when you get your readings. which does kind of like add up to everything because the only place we're not getting the readings is on that connector. So I mean, if that is the case, wow. But I'm super interested to see what his theory is. Let me set up my multimeter, just ready to go. Nina Extra, thank you very much for the follows over on Twitch. I appreciate it. Wait for PLD's ammeter to arrive. Nice. All right, here we go. Turn on. Come on. Got my Pico ready here. Oh, so Weetie, you got it as well? Nice. I'm just going to read up on the instructions actually whilst this is thinking. So Ben, where's Ben? Where's Ben? Ben. This is the PC side. Okay, it's the application dropped. It's a UF2 file. Scroll down and press on the latest release to get a precompiled file. So when you say UF2 file, what do I have to do with that, Ben? PC program site to see error codes from the Pico and displays the human readable data. So did you say there was a video explaining on where to hook everything up and like all of those things, or nay? Ricky said he didn't mind the nail talk because it reminded him to do his. What's a decent amp voltage meter you recommend? As in like what I've got on my screen right now? Do exclamation mark PLD in the chat and it will take you to one that's very well built and crafted by somebody in the field that does this every single day. I was the first one to make a video about it and publish. Ben, would you mind if I watched it quick on your channel? Is that okay? Yo!
Can't stay long, but here's to plenty of coffee.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. Coming in with a CHF5, Firas. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. The Paladin coming in with a Prime subscription as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Again, very, very kind. On Attic, I'm good. Thank you. How are you, my friend? Switch. Exactly that. Yeah, Ben, do you mind if I watch it quick or not? Completely understand if not. Don't worry about it. Is it the one from 2 months ago, the beep on beep off tool? It's quite a few, but that's the updated one. I don't mind you can watch the video. Perfect, thank you. Is it the updated Xbox diagnosing tool? Is that the one? Right, let's watch this. This is my guy Ben. He's a legend. He's very close to 1,000 subs. Let's have a look.
Today we're working on an Xbox One S board, this one here, and it had a crazy amount of faults. We'll use the newest version of the Xbox postcode tool because a lot has changed and got better, and I will
Wheaty coming in with a tier 2 for 20 months. Wheaty, thank you very much. Wait, for 6 months in advance? What on earth? Wheaty, thank you very much, my friend. You're an absolute legend. Thank you, mate. That's incredible support, mate. You didn't have to do that. Thank you. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's relax. Project.
Good afternoon, Joey. How you doing?
I'm doing
Smiley
absolutely
face.
fantastic. I'm alive, healthy, and well, my friend. How are you? Thank you.
show you how to flash it. First connect the Pico to the PC in boot select mode.
Okay.
Do that by holding the boot select button and then plugging it into the PC.
Right, so I need to plug it into my PC, and there's a button on here called Boot Select. Is there? Where is my Pi Pico? Wow. This is a fantastic start, isn't it? I had it here a second ago. What? Who? Where? Oh, wait, this has gone off. Ah, it's not working. Not working. It's been GG'd. Wait, is this just not picking anything up now? Wait, what? What's going on? Why are you not taking a charge then? Now you're taking a charge. Focus. Ornatic Foul. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. That's very, very kind of you. Coming up with a Prime subscription. Thank you, mate. Alright, I'm going to try and turn it on. Nothing. This board has a mind of its own. See, that's what I'm saying. Technic. It's just got a mind of its own. It's definitely not an RCM. It can't be. The amount of work we've done to it. It was we confirmed it booted to OS and everything. It was a fully okay. It wasn't a fully working switch. It was a switch that was working except for touchscreen. And as you can see, but look at the remove connector. No, I know the connector's removed, but technically it should still turn on, no? If you don't have a connector on, it should still turn on, no? Right, let me quickly just do this. What work did you do on this connector on the switch? Nothing. Nothing. Nada. Yeah, this is the jumpers. Yeah. That's the one. CJ, yo. Thank you, mate. Appreciate you.
Smile.
Legend. 34 months in a row. Thank you. Right, where are you talking about specifically, Technic? Talk to me. Where are you talking about specifically? I'm looking at Techno here because he has a theory about this. Left outer pins. Right, here and here. What about them? How difficult do you think switches are compared to PS5s, and do you think they're worth getting any more to fix since they're switched to? Absolutely, yeah, because of practice, right? So, like, if you buy it, I definitely wouldn't recommend practicing on a Switch 2 because they're going to be very, very expensive. Up and down not connected. Okay. So Technic, humour me. If I bridge that connection, you're telling me we might get those readings. Maybe. Okay. Oh, I found the button. Is that... I found the button, Bodge. For the PC upstairs, I found it. Thank you. Yes. I've literally just seen it. I was looking for that. I'm looking for some wire. Any wire. Anything. Anything that's going to be conductive, Joey. Use your little pea brain. Let me just use that. A mic wire. Ow. Wait, is that too big? Yeah. Oh, I'm going to need like to get a little bit of actual wire, aren't I? I just ordered you a new one. Sorry, mate. Is it too late to cancel it? There we go. I'll cover the costs, mate. Beep. Beep. Why are we looking at the Switch again? So, Ben, Technic has a theory. Technic's theory is that the connector...
Ad blocker payment.
Thank you very much for the Prime skip for 3 months in a row. I appreciate you. The theory, he's had it 2 or 3 times, Ben, right? Where because you don't have a connector on the board, that's why I might not be getting these readings. Because can you see here that these 2 layers aren't actually connected? The connector doesn't change the diode reading, says Ben. We're about to find out. We're about to find out. This is what the learning is all about, right? Is Technic basically about to tell everybody that he is absolutely unbelievable? Because nobody could figure this out. Including myself, obviously. Bad soldering example here. I should have I should take the enameled off, but I'm being an idiot. And I don't want that IPA going onto the screen underneath, to be fair. Stupid, really. Everything I'm doing right now is really stupid. Everything. But it's for testing purposes. Where art thou? Yo!
Howdy late and been watching the footy.
I'm jealous. Thank you very much, AVFC, for the Prime 3 months in a row. Appreciate it. Thank you. Yo, Bede, welcome. Okay, right. I'm just going to test now and see if bridging that is okay, first of all. So, continuous path. Cool. Sweet. All right. So that's a continuous path. Now, do we get our reading here? If I get my reading here, Technic, you're a beast. So, just to confirm that we actually get some readings. Right, 0.44. Chat, what was it? It was the top one here, right? It was number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Are we ready? Yes or no? Four, 5, 8. Here we go. Number 4. If I get a reading here, the game's changed. Technic, I wanted it to happen so bad. I can't lie to you. And then it was 5 in the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. And 8, 6, 7, 8. No, nothing. I really wanted that to happen, mate. I really did. But nonetheless, thank you, because that is interesting how you've got that ground connection there connecting these two. I'll just check something actually. Just measure and see if there's a ground connection without it. I need new flux. I'm just going to see if we have a continuous path from top to bottom now. Oh, we do. I could have just done that to start with, couldn't I? I could have done that to start with without having to actually put the wire there. So you see that technique? That is a myth debusted. That is a myth debusted. These ones don't have to be connected. All right, I can put that back to the side now and leave that up there. But like I said, that was a that had potential for a big wow moment. Whoop, guys, there's nothing to do with APU. APU's fine. Mafty, welcome, buddy. APU is absolutely fine because I get the readings.
Oh, yeah.
I'll potentially reflow the bottom end. There's nothing wrong with the APU, look. Russ, thank you very much for gifting us up to 3D Medic Vince. I appreciate you. Thank you. What's the best flux money can buy? Oh, I don't know, actually. I don't know. I believe Amtech has to be up there. Right, let's see if we can sort out this other thing. Where is it? 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 Okay, so back to Ben's video.
This window should appear. Getting the UF2 foil to the Pico got a lot easier now. You can just go on the site I linked below, then click on usage and then click latest release. Click here to download the latest zip. We go to our downloads folder, then extract, and then we drag and drop the UF2 file onto the Pico down here.
Ah, I see. So a UF2 file is a Pico file. Here's our Pico. Pico, chat, what do we call it? Right, let's plug this bad boy in then. Ow. So, plug in. Good. So does that now recognize on my PC? RPI, RP2, let's go, baby! Okay, and then we take this, open that, and we go post, and we take the UF2, which one was it? It was the top one. Oh, there's two. Post monitor, Pico, 2, and post monitor. Ben's just done post monitor, so I wonder which one it is, whether it's the Pico 2 Ben or whether it's just the Pico. Sorry, whether it's Pico 2 or just monitor. Which one is it? Benny, you still here? Stuart, welcome. Check what's written on your Pico. It just says Raspberry Pi Pico 2020. So is it just that? It's not a Pico 2, so copy.
And it will flash it the UV to extract. And then we drag and drop the UV2 file onto the Pico down here.
Cool. Paste. Whoa!
And it will flash itself and disconnect.
Okay,
Pico
check.
set up now. You still have to connect the Pico to the console, of course.
Yeah.
And for that, there's a nice big sheet here for the Xbox One and Series consoles made by Ace.io. Big shout out to him. And as you can see,
Oh, is that Ace? Is that Ace Console Repairs, or is this somebody else?
Series consoles are also supported. A few of you were asking that in the comments. And just in case you're wondering, this is my setup here. That's how I connect it. Just like on the sheet. On the side, clock and data, ground. The putty method is outdated and it's now
it is Ace.
recommended
What a
to
legend.
use the GUI text user coded custom for this project. It allows you to have all the updated codes and fixed methods because it auto-updates, and it also presents everything in this nice GUI. You just scroll down a bit and click on Releases page.
So this is what I've got as
then
well.
Download the one for your system. I use the Win X64. Open the folder download to, so your download order, then unpack the file, and you just run this exe file. Here you just select the COM port your Pico connected to, and then press connect. Now it already realized what Pico firmware it is on, and the last meta update is displayed here, app version and stuff. And as soon as the console throws error codes or postcodes now, you will see them here. Let's now jump to the diagnosing of this hell of a console.
Hey guys, so I just fixed OXE003.
Amazing horse. Hey Joey, you beautiful sausage. If there's one piece of tech that you would like to attempt to repair but haven't yet, what would it be? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. It's a great question. It's a great question, but I don't know. I'm going to be really boring. I'm really sorry. But thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate that.
Afternoon, Joey and
Tommy!
all. Hope
Yo!
all are doing good.
Good, thank you,
Will
mate.
shout out to at RVNR_2022 for helping me with my laptop hinge on Discord. Legend for helping smiley face.
My guy, RVNR. He's always usually lurking, so I don't know if he's here now. Is he here? Exclamation mark Ben in the chat if you're wondering what video I'm watching. RVNR's usually hiding. He doesn't look like he's here. But yeah, exclamation mark Ben, by the way.
3 errors, it's a power group A error and vmem.io. What's the problem of mine? This chip here, and the MOSFET was dead. So
And this is how he found out.
now we get a new error, OXE006, and that is
Fatal Wi-Fi.
CPU GFX power good timeout. And I just checked why it's doing that, and we can see when I power it on again that we are not getting a proper voltage on the enable line for the drivers. get close to nothing.
Okay.
We have is 160 ohm, and all we have is 160 ohm.
Okay.
So I
Graham, welcome, buddy. How are
will
you?
either replace these drivers, but I think they are already changed, so we'll replace the NCP next.
Okay. This is a beep on, beep off. Wow, a beep on, beep off. By the way, NCP. Yo, Ben, I'll tell you what. The angle on that is crazy. That's a good angle, mate. I like that. Where is he? Where is Ben? Ben, talk to me. That's good editing, man. I love that little angle. That's a great angle, by the way. Seriously. You don't have to watch the full video? I want to. Okay, I won't, but yeah. Mate, that's really... I like that angle, man, of the... There, that is really good. Yo, Ben. I'm writing it down for later. Take for another console.
Some flags.
Okay, we got some flux coming in on the NCP.
Just to get that really good.
Yeah. I like it. I like it. Let's see what happens. You still get an issue?
SMC thermal unknown. We have fixed the NCP circuit. No way.
So now you're missing 1.8, and it's saying check USD2 and those
Wait,
things.
let me measure.
Okay.
For CPU first. I think there was 1 volt. That was there before. First.
0.1.
I think there was 1 volt. That wasn't there before. I had nothing. Okay, and GPU? Also,
0.1.
we saw something on the multimeter. So
Maybe it's just your multimeter is not quick enough, right? Is that what we're getting at? The multimeter is not quick enough to
now we have to fix
pick
the
up.
next error.
Console selected, you can...
This is good though, because I know you say don't watch the rest of the video, but this is good from my perspective to be able to watch to see like how to diagnose, how to use it after multiple circumstances. You see what I'm saying? Exclamation mark Ben in the chat, guys. This is Ben's channel. He's on 818 subs.
Explanations that I all wrote, and it will tell you what to do. So
Crazy. And Ben has developed this, by the way. Ben, confirm this is your software. What you've done in terms of the GUI, like being able to convert it to like more simplistic messaging, so people have a better chance of understanding rather than just getting codes. You've done that aspect, right?
check this voltage. Check.
You've made the
CDs
GUI
and,
for this.
Check a few resist.
Big shout out, obviously AU, and big shout out to, is it AU? Tux users. I collect every single code. Big shout out to Tux users.
I think we should go for the resistors first. That's the easiest to check. I went to look for R5T27.
This, by the way, I'm doing this so I can do this on the Series S, on the Series X, guys. This isn't just like me watching something randomly. This is so I can, the one that we have the RAM issues with, I'm gonna be able to use this Pico on that to see if I've got any further issues rather than just the actual RAM.
And look right here. It's just missing off the board. And this cap also doesn't look good.
Ah, yeah. I saw the cap. I didn't see that resistor.
But I think that's our problem.
How's that happened? Just a piece of wire, Ben?
And COM4 connect.
Here we go.
And I need to power on the console. Boom. Let's see. Oh, we have stuff happening. Okay, let's pause here for a second. So what happened? Boot process, but general memory error. Okay.
Ah, CPU.
We need to check vmem.io, VTT A to D, resistances and voltages, and also resistors around the RAMs.
Replace RAMs? Reboot APU?
If nothing works, we have to replace the RAM and reboot APU. Okay. EC06 we get a few times too. That's just a byproduct. Okay, let's check the voltages around the RAM and then go looking for defective resistors. I will show you my memory sheet here first. Check the MEMIO voltage, 1.5 volts
1.5
right
volts.
here, because all the RAM chips use it. So confirm with 1.5 volts here. Then the different channels D, C, A and B also need VTT voltages. There's a voltage per channel. So VTT-A can be checked on this capacitor, VTT-B can be checked.
Right. I'm gonna say this now because you guys know I don't mind being the stupid person, right? What I'm gonna say is that I had no idea that the memory worked like this on the Xbox One S, where it was like different channels. I had no idea about that. So me watching this video now, just understanding that is massive. And that they all run off a separate channel is crazy. I had no idea.
On this capacitor, VTT-C can be checked on this capacitor here, and VTT-D can be checked on this capacitor here.
Okay.
Without the VTT voltage, the channel can start up and we get a memory error.
I see.
Let's check these voltages.
Okay, let's start with VMemIO. I will place my probe here, and you watch.
So 1.5, right?
I power on. We get
Good.
1.5 volts. Okay, that is good.
So all the RAM uses that.
VTT-A. It's going to be checked on the capacitor.
And now you're going to check the different rails of RAM in their groups.
0.7 volts there.
0.7. Got 0.7
Yes,
there.
that. Nice. VTT-B down there.
Yeah.
Okay, power on again.
Okay.
Available. C is down here.
Yeah.
Let's see. Is
Yeah.
Nice.
Is it D?
And the last one, VTT-D up here. Here, yeah. Let's try.
Yeah.
0.75 volts. Nice. Okay, all voltage available. Next, I will check for broken resistors or corroded resistors around the RAMs. Well, look what
Whoa.
I found here. This looks like a broken resistor, right?
Yeah. Not the top one. Just the bottom one.
Let's replace that. Okay, so the resistor has been replaced. Let's check what the console does now. We connect again, and I give it power. Let's see now.
No error.
And it's perfect.
Yeah. Round of applause in the chat for Ben. What a guy, man. Yeah, I love that. Absolutely love that.
Okay, so we got SP boot success, CPU boot success, which means when I power it on the console now,
We shouldn't get any errors, and it should stay on. So beep on,
and let's see now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it's staying on. So I do.
Chat, listen. This is Ben. Ben is unbelievable. How much I've just learned from this one video is crazy, and it's free. This content is free. Can you believe it? People ask me all the time, how do we do this? How do we do that? Guys, listen. Your best way to do it is YouTube. Straight onto YouTube. Report me for the spam. This guy, Ben, absolutely a legend. Ben, listen. I'm really excited to try the Xbox Series X now, and I'm probably going to fail it hard and miserably. But what I've just learned from you in that video is insane. So thank you very much, Ben. I appreciate you. So yeah, head on over and check Ben. If you guys want to, obviously, don't forcibly do it just because I'm saying to do it. If that's something that interests you and that content will interest you, then feel free to chuck him a sub and watch some of his content. That helps the most. Right. So what I need to do now is I need to find some sort of sheet as to where to solder this bad boy. I also need 3 separate wires, right? Am I right in saying that? Is it 3 separate wires? I should probably read up on the documentation, hey? 2 seconds. Was there in the video? Was there a? I think there was a diagram, right? Or is? Oh no, I think the pictures are on the actual thing is, yes, need 3 wires. Okay. I think, let me just go to the Discord. If I go to the link of this one, the original one, I think there's pictures on the thread. Yeah, here we go. Right. Yeah, Ace Console repairs. Here's the picture. Xbox Series X. Okay, so orange, yellow, black. Doesn't have to be that, obviously. And it's the first 3, is it? 1, 2, 3, just up here. 1, 2, 3, really? Okay, interesting. So 1, 2, 3 up here on the top left. Is that right, Ben? Just up here, 1, 2, 3. So we soldered some wires to that. And what we're looking for, Xbox Series X on the... So it has to be on the top board as well, from what I'm seeing, right? So it's on the top board, and this will tell us about any issues or errors that we've got. But here's my question, right, Ben? If it's saying to solder this to the top board, and the top board is not connected to the bottom board, how does it know if the APU is faulty or not? Is it because of the codes that are on the south bridge, which is on the top board? Is that where we're getting this information from, is from the south bridge? You need to have both boards connected and powered with Xbox power supply. Ah, okay. So you need both boards connected. Let me caution. Look at the pin markers on the face it had before. Pin 1 is marked with a white dot. Pin 2, 25, 26 by numbers. Face T connector does change between consoles. For Xbox Series S, use the aardvark port as shown in the diagram. Facet port. Face T facet. On these consoles require additional components to be popular for it to work. Alright, Ben, yeah, I might need a bit of a hand with this, if you don't mind. Because I'm dumb. Ignore the text, just do like on the picture. Okay. And then connect the stuff. Right, let me get some wires then. I don't know if I've got different coloured wire, you know. Not that that necessarily matters too much, I guess. I just need wire. Imagine if I said I've got no wire, guys. Imagine that. What a world I live in. I'm going to have to stand on my chair. G. Did you have to put the RAMs back on too? No, apparently you don't have to put the RAM chips back on. This will, I think this will just give us a full error log before. Okay, before the RAM side of things is my understanding from what Ben has told me. Could be wrong, of course. I'm always wrong, so interesting. Right, where's this wire then? Can I get any? I'm stood on my chair, chat. Please don't worry about me. Where is? That's Sega port. Okie dokie. So what I've got for the... Yes, that's what I need. I've got 3 bits of wire here for my... Well, I'll tell you what I could do. I could just make that shorter, couldn't I? Can I just make that shorter? Black and yellow. I'm using black, yellow and blue. So the red one I could just fully strip. But I could just take 3 wires from my UART. Would make it shorter though. I'm okay with that. Yeah, stuff it. Let's half, because then it's half of the love for this one. So we've got half for the Series X, we've got half for the PS5. That's how we're rolling. Here's my wires. The 3 of them. I'm going to cut them. Does mean that next time I use UART for the PS5, I'm going to have to shave them, but that's all right. Right, they are shaved, and now I'm just going to use my extractor knife to expose some of the wires. Just kind of roll it on my finger and then pull. Don't know if that's the good way of doing it, but hey ho. That's how we do. Kind of just roll it and pull. There we go. That's how I do it. I mean, there's not a lot there exposed, to be fair, but once we put some solder on it, it should be alright. I'll do the black one as well for ground. So we got 3. Alrighty. Yeah, I can't believe it. Isn't it funny how I just don't have rolls of wire like me? Is that funny, haha, or is it funny like, Joey, you're sad? What are you doing? You know? Now, did I have... I'm pretty sure I had a Kingbo. I do have a Kingbo. I've got a fresh Kingbo tube here. Jubbly bubbly lovely. Get off. Progressive Dub, Maz, Greg, Crazy Vivian. Thank you. Vivian? Crazy Ivan, sorry. Thank you very much for the follows. I appreciate you. Right, now we have fresh flux. So let's take our little PCB. Technically, we don't need flux here, right? Technically. Now, was it ground? Hold on. Was it ground 1, or did that not really necessarily matter too much? Ground 3. Okay, ground 3, I think. And we'll just put red here, because why not? Right, are we good, chat? 3 wires. 1, 2, 3. Not touching on back. Good. Right. Okay, so we've got 3 wires here. And now we go over to our board. Yo, PLD, welcome. Cool, thank you, Russ. That makes complete and utter bread and butter sense, mate. Thank you. Oxy, thank you very much for the 100 bits. I appreciate you. Red Sun, welcome. How are you? Paul, have you received your flux yet? Sorry, your what do you call it? Chat, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, so it needs to be like this. Where is that connector? Is it here? Let's see. Yes, I believe it is. I believe it's here, this little area. Okay, so then that goes that way, just to kind of get it in the right orientation. So that's where we're at. So I now just plug in this. Okay, cool. And then I've got the information here as to where it goes. I should have probably made the wires a little bit longer because, again, I don't want this shorting out. I'm going to wrap this in tape. You might be like, what? Joe, what are you talking about? Wait, have I got heat shrink big enough for that? I don't know where my heat shrink is. Because these are things that I just don't use, you know. Because I'm not really necessarily an inventor like what PLD is. You see, PLD is an inventor. He's an engineer. He's this like amazing, strong human being, and I'm just a little dweeb. You know what I mean? Where's my where's my tape? Where is it? Ah, this is exactly what I'm looking for. I'm just going to wrap it with this, guys. Well, we're not perfect, but we're okay. I do have a thinner one. Now, the thinner one will be good because I could just literally go around the edge. I've got a thinner one. I don't know where it is though. And it's not in the usual place. Shock. You know what I mean? That's okay. That's okay. Pi 0. Yes, Paul. Yes, it was actually. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Don't be jealous, Big Joe. Make sure the metal on the picker doesn't short things out on the board. That's what. Yeah. So that's what I've just done here. Look. That's what I've done here. I've wrapped it. But again, if I'm soldering it on, which is going to be here, I'm just going to have to make sure it's not here. I'll just have to put something to make sure it's not shorting out. Now I just need to get the right place for it. So 3. Yo, who is it? Quebec, hello, my friend.
Hello. Love me some good pie.
Pie, there we go. Look at that. Loves him some good pie. Welcome, buddy. How are you? ground. Ah, see, now this is where I'm going to get a little bit. So yellow is number 2. So it's ground. Ground on the right. And then it's going to be red. And then it's going to be blue. Okay. And then, yeah, that should be okay. Wait, then let me just take the power. So I need to plug this in, obviously. It's not going to turn on for like a while, is it? I've not got any thermal paste on, so are we okay? Because it's not got any RAM on anyway, so it's not going to boot, is it? Is it going to be okay? This isn't going to brick it, right? Fact or fiction? Beep on, beep off. Cool. Supposedly, anyway. Oh, do I need the... Oh, I need the ribbon, right? Do I need the ribbon? I'm going to assume I do. Need the ribbon? Yeah. P.S. Greg, thank you very much for the Prime, you legend. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Get off. I don't want to take the bottom board off. Okay, that's that. Okay. Let's plug it in. Sweet. Right, are we ready? I'm not. I'm not going to show it on screen for my own safety reasons. I'm good, thank you, Cledis. How are you? All right, Ben, are you ready? So, everything should be plugged in. You can show it on stream. I can. Are you sure? It's written by Tux. I don't know what that means, mate. I don't know what COM port it's on. Right, I've got 10, 7, 5, 6, 9. 10, 7, 5, 6, 9. 10, 7, 5, 6, 9 is missing, so it's 9. Okay, so I go on to 9. All right, I'll show it. So I just want to clarify, this is what I'm trying to do right now is return an Xbox back to life. No hacks, nothing like that. Okay, this is just purely trying to save the device. So I'm on COM port 9. So do I plug it in first or do I press connect now Series X. Do I press connect now, Ben? Or try and turn it on first? Or does it not matter? Click connect. Should I disconnect then? Can only connect one console. Okay, so the console doesn't have power, so I need to plug in power. Let's plug in power. No explosions. Happy days. Okay. Connect. Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Is he going to do it again? Right. Okay. Cool. So, what do we have? We have SPRAM error bank. So a lot of error banks on the RAM missing. Bank J. Check resistors traces around bank J. Reball bank J. Replace bank J. Reball APU bank A failure. Bank H. So this is just saying that all of the bits of RAM that we've identified are missing. Is that what this is saying? It's just saying that it's missing. It doesn't look like we have any other errors here, right? Is that true? So it is just a case of bad RAM? Ben says this is perfect. Beautiful. Okay, so what this shows is that we just have missing RAM. Is that right? And how far does this go up until it stops? Like we're still climbing. Should I disconnect it? There's no need for it to be connected anymore. We're not getting any power rails error on or APU error. Okay, fine. So that's good. So we're just saying that hopefully what you're saying here is that we should be able to just replace the RAM and technically we'll be good. Is that right? And I don't even have to attempt to power this on because it's getting everything it needs in standby. Yes, Moonlight, this was the Samsung RAM chip. So this is me just verifying that there's nothing else technically wrong with this console before I go ahead and get all of the RAM to put on this board. That's a very good point. Nerd does ask, would it tell you which RAM chip is dead if I go ahead? If I said like, if I had like a bad pack of RAM or something, would it tell me which RAM chip is dead with this device, with the Pi Pico? Wow, interesting. Fascinating, in fact. I'm not going to try and power it on. I'll just leave it. Yes, right now it's saying they're all dead. So that's what I'm saying, though. But if there was like one of them that was incorrect, after I've done all of the work, it would specify which one is wrong and which one is most likely I'm going to have to replace. This is amazing. What you guys have done is absolutely like incredible. I've got a question, right? So you know how like you can take boards and switch them for the Southbridge board to the bottom board and vice versa and whatnot, but you have to take over a chip. Would it, if I swap this onto another board? Oh wait, no, because it's a Southbridge. Ignore what I'm saying. Ignore what I'm saying. Yeah, one more time for the people at the back. Exclamation mark Ben in the chat. Ben has come up with this GUI for this to make it easier for people like myself to read. And it has made our lives a lot easier. So for that, I appreciate you muchly, mate. Thank you. It's great. So I'm going to put that in my little collection for my readers. And now that I've got the software as well, I'm going to have to put that somewhere. I should probably put it on the desktop, actually. But that has confirmed that this console is actually going to be okay. I wonder how many of my boards that I've got of donors would be like that. It's really, really like interesting to me actually how many other boards I'm going to have that they'll be able to just confirm whether it's going to be a dead APU or something of that nature, you know. I wish I had all my old things that I just hadn't taken off, like components and stuff. Wow, fantastic, honestly. Ben, incredible. Joe's about to buy a bunch of Xboxes. Wait, you said this works on all Xboxes as well? Wow. I could test this on some Xbox One S boards that I've got. That's a game changer. Copy. Create shortcut onto my desktop. There it is. Cool. Yeah, it's very OP. It's very, very OP. Right, I can put this back down now. Thanks, mate. Gonna put that back. What is that? That is the old RAM and thing. So I can put that back there and put this back there. Right, I can put the music back on now, guys. Sorry. That's yeah, it's unbelievable. Thank you, Ben. Xbox One boards like the originals is crazy. Right, I'm going to go pee real quick. And now I'm going to take a quick look at a FreeRepair that we've got, which I believe is a Nintendo 3DS that has a charging port issue or something of that nature. Yummy.
Such a massive help for the repair community. SO Craft Binman and Tux user.
Yeah, it's absolutely massive. Big shout out, big shout out, big shout out. Russ, thank you very much for becoming a YouTube Legendary Status member. I appreciate it. Thank you for 1 month. Appreciate you. It's huge. Dream job fell through today. Glad to have a jetty. Berry, not the pizza. Is that what you're talking about? Not the pizza? Oh, I thought pizza was your dream job. Oh, interior design one that I was going for wasn't the right fit. Well, let me tell you one thing, Berry. Do you know how many other jobs there will be out there? It sucks. Absolutely sucks that you didn't get it. But it's the universe telling you you shouldn't have got it. For whatever reason that might be. They're not lucky enough to have you is the way that you have to view it. We go again, Berry. Keep me updated on that. Are you still working at the pizza place? Could you put one of those Samsung chips on, run this program? No, and each video dead. I mean, that's a good question. But I think they were all actually dead. Every single one. Right, where's this other little package that I have? Here we are. So this is, I believe, a Nintendo DS, which I can't believe I'm actually taking a look at. Shout out to Leon for sending me this device. Right, this is the situation. You guys ready? Okay. Include the make and model of the device. Nintendo DSi. The charging port is broken. I took the device to CEX to see if they could fix it, but the serial number has worn off, so apparently they couldn't send it to their repair center. What's the background of the device? I bought the console off of a friend a few years ago, and the charging port had already been slightly damaged. I managed to find a temporary fix by bending the pins inside the port with a toothpick. It worked for a few weeks before needing to do it again. Eventually, the pins have been bent so much that there's no way to charge it anymore. I've called out the local repair shops, but they either don't stock the parts or don't do DSi repairs. I don't want to give up on it just yet. Recently came across your YouTube channel and saw your 2021 video replacing a charging port on a DSi XL, where you were unsuccessful. Did I? And you've chosen me to do this? Okay. Peter, welcome. How are you? Right, wait a minute. 2021 Nintendo DSi XL. Is that a thing, chat? Is that a thing? Joey does tech. Search. DSi. DSi XL. Orange light of death. Oh my gosh. Wait, replacing a faulty charging port on a Nintendo DSi XL. How many of these have I done? Oh my gosh, guys, these videos are 4 years old. Can I quickly skim through these, guys? Is that okay? Can I skim through these to see what it looks like, and B, what the story arc behind these ones is? Is that okay? Are we okay with that, guys? Yes or no? Is that all right? I've evolved since then. Guys, do not put the pressure on like that. Do not put the pressure on. Part 2? Part 3? Oh no, okay. Watch part 2 here. Oh no, there's parts to this. Oh god. I can't remember this, guys. I can't remember this. Long hair Joey, yes. This will be long hair Joey. Look at this guy, man. Alright. Okay. Alright. I do look like I'm about to cry. You're 100% correct. And why is the 2 out of the shot? Right, which one is it? Which one's the oldest? 6th of April 2021. Wait, 6th of April. So that's before. That's part 3. 6th of April. This must be part 2. February, yeah. February. April 10th. Oh, no, wait. That's part 2. This is part 3 or a different one? And then we have the final one. And it says fixed. Oh, I did fix it. Okay, wait a minute.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, YouTube. What's going on? It's your boy Joey Does Tech, and welcome yourselves back to a brand new video. I did leak this one to a few people on my Discord channel, which is linked in the description of the video. Today, I am working on a Nintendo DSi XL. This was in a job lot of Nintendo DS's that I purchased. I'll zoom in a little bit, so I'll put it down. I'll take it out. I'll put the charger in. It goes on. It turns off. It feels very, very loose. Like, it shouldn't wiggle that much from... I'll put the charger in. It goes on. It turns off.
That's not a charging port issue, Joey. I can tell you straight off the bat.
It's very, very loose. Like, it shouldn't wiggle that much from for Nintendo DSi's and 3DS's. I think I paid around about £1.90 each.
Nails looking good.
Inside a Nintendo, if there are, you won't really be able to see.
I'm skimming.
So I think we're all right. I think we're safe from a water damage perspective. Might as well try now. I'm just going to try the charger and see if it works. DSi apart. I'm going to be very, very careful and take one perhaps. I'll try to trick how they go back. Assume that we take this apart the same way that we do a Nintendo DS Lite, and that is just disconnected wherever this was. I'm pretty sure that came off really, really easy. I'm going to say this one here, and then we've also got. I'm assuming this is for about learning, and I have no idea where to start. That's so much different to the Nintendo DS Lite. So much different. So much smaller. So much smaller. There's a couple of screws I can. Is there any screws actually? There's a couple of screws in here. It looks like a bit of corrosion or battery acid on this part here. What is a shame is I don't have another battery to test out because that would have eliminated most of our issues. If I had another battery to test and see
Sounds like a Smurf. Ban him.
if we had power going from another good known battery to here, it would have eliminated the fact that it was just a bad battery. Like I said, there's a bit of there looks to be a bit of corrosion over this board. Now this is going to be ridiculously hard for you to see. I'm just going to zoom you in, just put the lights up a bit, so hopefully the image is a wee bit clearer for you guys. But over here, if I can screwdriver real quick, over here there seems to be quite a bit of corrosion. Which again is very.
Yo, Maha, welcome, buddy. How are you?
Right in the centre of the screen now. Looks to be a little bit of corrosion. The good news is I've got this on continuity mode, and
My multimeter then sounds like it's on its last legs.
it seems okay. I mean, this side of the board, this is obviously the right side, the right. I don't know if this is right. I think we can just
Did I change the part? Did I change the port?
you know what I mean? What about we put the battery in and just
For perspective, this is about a year after I started the channel, by the way.
hold it in there momentarily and try it? I know what it is, but I'm gonna put. Oh, still not having it, so I don't know if. But then again, I don't know if.
Why is that? Is it meant to do
This was a live stream.
the positive? Yeah, this is charging port positive.
This is my SteelSeries headset.
Why is that? Is it meant to do that, guys? And like I said, continuity on F1. Confirmed. Hear that? It's going off. I feel like that's all good, right? I feel like that's all good.
It is
I'll
good,
do something, guys. I want to turn around and say battery, but that's where I messed up here. That's where I messed up. I haven't got a second DSi. I don't have another battery. Like I said, I've got the power, I've got the voltage, but that's not working. I've got power edge, guys.
This is the most ripped off fluke multimeter I've ever seen in my life.
It's just not working. Ooh, guys, what's that? See that at the end? Okay. Okay, hold. And just make sure that there is no blooming continuity. Don't this is what I resorted to. I'm getting continuity on F1. So that works. Hold up. So you're getting more power now. Wait. I think I broke the charger, guys. Yeah, it's not working.
Okay, what happened in part 2?
Good afternoon and good evening, YouTube. What's going on? It's your boy Joey Does Tech, and welcome yourselves back to a brand new video. I wonder how long I can get away wearing this before I actually have to wash it. Maybe I should wash it now. I think I've worn it for about on and off for 2 weeks. I don't think that's acceptable.
I was chubby here, chat, no?
Is it? Last week I tried fixing a Nintendo DSi XL and failed miserably. Before you continue with this video, if you haven't seen that video, I would recommend watching it. It's going to be in the top video. We're going to try and fix it. I don't really want to go into too much. I want to give a quick shout out to my main man Essentialist for recommending me to get these new prongs for my multimeter. They look amazing, and
Look at the transition!
Essentialist for recommending me to get these new prongs for my multimeter. They look amazing, and they come with like different. I'm assuming this is for I don't know what it's for when it comes. These are one of 2 separate packages. I'm not going to come in and take the Nintendo 3DS that I have, which is exactly the same charger. It's working. See that orange light? So I know that the charger's good, and now I haven't done anything yet. I've done no testing. First thing I'm going to do is check the. Actually, no. Let's check the battery just to make sure that we've got the continuity on F1, which is really, really good. But that kind of worries. This is where the charger is. Obviously, the fuse here wasn't getting any continuity, and I think it kind of makes sense now why it wasn't, because we've got eBay, and you can see that actually you have an F1 and F2 fuse replacement for a faulty Nintendo DS Lite, and a DSi XL. So I actually think that the fuses on here are going to work on here. So it's worth it, right? It's worth a try. Why wouldn't I? So what I'm going to do is just first of all test the continuity on.
Wait,
I think
what?
that the fuses on here.
The fuse is okay, though.
I highly doubt it. But I mean,
Were they not?
DS Lite. Then I've got a couple of. I don't really want to use any of the components. Just
Where am I changing the
where
port?
charging port is. Both for showing continuity at the end of the video, but just no power going through to the actual device. What this does mean is that yes. What's going on? It's your boy Joey Does Tech, and welcome yourselves back.
Another new mic.
You guys probably sat there like, Joey, please just sort your facial hair out. I'll do it, I promise. Anyway, we are here for an attempted repair. Today is another landmark on Joey Does Tech YouTube. I bought a Nintendo DSi XL on eBay. It was £25 plus £3. I think it was around about £28 for this Nintendo DSi XL. The issue you asked? A broken charging port. I'll show you in better quality when we get over to the desk because I don't think it's going to pick it up that well. But
Miro, it's long hair, Joey.
one of the prongs is absolutely just. Then we've got the flux itself, which is very watery. It says no clean, but use ceramic tweezers. 1 cover, 2 cover.
Ceramic tweezers!
Okay, ceramic tweezers. 1 cover, 2 cover, 3 cover. 17th cover. 1 screw, 2 screw. Back. The lid to the motherboard. So you need as much solder as we can on this side of the board, and that's just going to be using our solder wick. So.
Oh no, why am I talking about a soldering iron? Oh no. Okay, hold on.
Severely damaged. I don't know where the other one's gone, whether somebody just pulled it out and the other one came out with it. The charging port itself looks in pretty good condition. I have nothing else to compare it to because this is the first one that I'm doing. I now need to come in with a plan of attack. The way that I'm thinking is that we suck up as much solder as we can on this side of the board, and that's just going to be using our solder wick to soak this up. And then on the other side, I don't know whether to use a heat gun because there's an I believe it's F1 actually.
Use it from the back, Joey.
Here is very, very close to the charging port. So what I don't want to do is melt that away, and then that's all she wrote. So what I'll see if I can do is solder that off just with a soldering iron to be more accurate. If I can't, I'll then probably go to the heat gun. Now, I'm going to try and make this the best job I can, and I think the proper way is going to be to flux up these 2 pads, add a tiny bit of solder, and then desolder. This is senior solder, OAP solder, we call it. Add a little bit of solder here.
Sorry. Sorry. Oh, wow. What happened to my humour?
Let's add a tiny bit of solder and then deep solder. This is senior solder, OAP solder, we call it. Add a little bit of solder here.
That iron. That was my Yahuwah, I think. Early days, that was.
Now we take our soldering braid, place it over the top.
Oh, no. Look how small that tip is.
I mean, it looks okay as far as desoldering goes. There might be a little
It doesn't.
angle better for me to see. Might be a little bit more. So again, what I'll do is I'm going to add a tiny bit more flux. I think that's done the job a little bit better. There we go. Clean up the loop to change the charging.
Oh, maybe I didn't have a heat gun.
On these ports here. Now the video that I watched.
Maybe this was... Yeah, maybe this is pre-heat gun, you know. I'm still using the same wick, by the way.
F1 fuse as much as I can. Well, I think take my hot air gun, so I'm going to put it on literally extremely cautious. Because like I said, this F1 fuse, this green fuse, it's here, literally just below the charging port. If I'm not careful, that's going to fire away. So I'm going to put it on literally no air. So I'm going to put it on 1, which is the lowest it goes. And I'm just going to see if I can take off this charging port, and we'll see how we get on. So let's try that.
The size of the tip I'm using, Lord Glove. Send help.
I'd say that's pretty successful. It's still hot, so bear that in mind, Joey. The only thing that I can see that may be an issue there, I'm not too sure, and I don't. Yeah, it has taken. You should be.
Wow, man.
The pad comes off. Can I just resolder like where it is, you know? Okay, so I have consulted the JDT community in the Discord. Shout out to everybody who's in there. By the way, links in the description if you do want to come hang out. This is the pad that is meant to go here, but apparently it's more so for strength, and we don't need to really worry about it.
Yeah,
as well
this is ground
comments. Soldering on. Okay, so this side as well. So we're going to go as a bug in a rug. Is that what I think that's what they call it. About that. So let's get cutting. Nowhere near. So I've still got quid. At least I know. At least I know. Again, not something I'd really recommend doing because I've probably.
Wait, why am I cutting
so
it?
let's get cutting. Did not see how much these poke out of the board. So I might have to do some trimmings, and I'm not confident about that. So let's get cutting.
What?
Around just use the 2 mounting ports. The prongs on the other side as well. Basically, if you look at the board, you've got, these aren't through holes, these are literally just solder joints. The only through holes you've got are these 2 at the top, okay? For the support. On this, you've got the 2 through holes which are either side here and here. But at the bottom, I don't know if you can see the length of these 2 prongs and the prongs on the other side as well. So when I go to mount this charging port, they obviously don't go through here. They go through this part. So if I was to turn this around, just use the 2 mounting ports at the front. Lovely, look at that, snug as a bug in a rug. Is that what I think that's what they call it. Obviously that's not the right way around. So, and you can see how much these poke out of the board. Okay, so I need to cut, I think it's all 4 of them as well. I need to be roughly the same rendering because I've probably completely, as long as I can make a connection between those. But now we need to try and do something with the front.
I'm using the back of my tweezers. Okay. I don't hate it.
It looks okay, but again, this is the first time I've done it, so I can't really tell. Let's take some IPA and just clean it up, and then we'll give it a test. I think I don't know if I can just plug this board in and test, but I'm going to put it back together because then it's a bit more interesting, I think, for you guys, especially if I put it all back together and it doesn't work. So I'll show you in a sec the finished, I say finished product, but right. To show you.
Did I fail?
Steel set. As you can see, it's kind of flush with the board. There's a little bit of a stiff.
Yeah, but it's bent.
But that's just me not cutting board one, and it's pretty damn secure. Give it a test. Okay, most of my time trying to get this thing to actually focus. Turning it back on point of view, to make sure the touchscreen works, fits snug, and as you can see from me pulling the cable, it's not coming out easy. Okay, so that's okay. It's not much wiggling. Up and down is fine. Maybe the side to side is a little bit of wiggle. And again, yeah, there's the same connection. Okay, momentary. If I open this and there's an orange light, we are successful. Let me check on this blue one first. Wait, the orange light should show. And this is fully charged. Wait, it's not charging. We have no luck. If I close that and keep the DSI on, if I give this a wiggle, nothing, it just shows it's sleeping. Okay, let me take this one. But this one isn't working either. Could the charge, is it the charger?
Yeah,
oh,
it might
man,
be the charger.
Let me turn it on. If I turn this one on, close it up. Exactly the same, so it kind of fades. But it's the charger screwed then. Oh, wait a minute, this one came with a USB cable. Oh, sweet. Yeah, this is the charger. Wait a minute, I've got
Stress me out.
nothing on the charging line. Maybe they need to be dead. Because this is a different charger now. It's plugged in by USB, mine. This has full battery as well, though, so I am worried. Oh, it charges. That charges with the original charger, so the charger is fine. Okay, so if the charger is fine. Okay, so on the 3DS XL, the charger seems okay. This is broken, by the way, this one. So this other cable also
is
provides
it?
the charger. So the charger is fine. Okay, so on the 3DS XL, the charger seems okay.
Is it broken?
So this other cable also provides a charge to the Nintendo 3DS XL. Okay, but then if I try in here, nothing. Same on the other one. So I'm gonna go ahead and make the assumption that both of these have full batteries, hence why the orange light isn't coming on. I'm gonna test that theory. If I plug this battery in and turn on the Nintendo DSi XL, this is the blue one. This is not the one we've done the port repair on. When I plug the cable in the charger, it doesn't show that it's charging here, but in the top right you've got the orange battery symbol. And for the exact same battery in this where we've done the charging port, turn it on. And if I plug this in, it's not showing charging. So that would indicate to me that the port is not soldered because I don't know. Sorry, when I say pin, the fact that I've had to cut the things away just annoys me. Up a little bit. Let's try and remove it and put it back flush, round it in. Because why not, right? Top right, is it going to change? Oh, and it's just not. Nothing here either. To be honest, I was not able to fix it. Sometimes you just need to accept it and get on with it. But I'm hurt, upset.
So what was the fix?
And welcome yourselves back to a brand new video. On Sunday the 4th of April, I done a live stream on my YouTube channel and managed to fix something I didn't think I was going to fix. This item was the blue Nintendo DSi XL that I bought, it must have been a couple of months ago. In a previous video, thank you to everyone this Nintendo DSi. Come on guys, we've got a faulty charging port. And you remember when I bought charging ports for this back? They're faulty.
This is a different one,
Yes,
though.
before, okay, you never, now the only issue here is, oh, well, bad.
Okay, so should we try? So just click on work now. Here we go. Now working. I'll be honest, it's hard. This is a connection on the thing. We managed to fix the DSI XL, which is good. That's like wicked. But
right. Tell you what. I don't know what one he was referencing. He might have been referencing the video that I just literally showed where I wasn't able to fix it. So I'm going to take this one apart now and hopefully get it working is what I'm hoping. Am I going to be able to? Who knows? Probably not. 8-Bit, welcome. How are you, buddy? You okay? I mean, that job looks extremely simple. So, you know, I don't know if it is going to be extremely simple. I'm going to make the call now and say it is, but am I going to massively, massively regret that statement? Probably. Knowing myself. Guys, thank you very much, by the way, for the follows that are coming in. I appreciate it. Thank you. Butter? What? They provided us with a charger as well. Here we go. Look at that. But here. I don't know. Oh, it's got a game in as well. What game do we have? Super Mario Brothers, by the way. Awesome. Let's power it on just in case I don't think it's going to show anything, but oh, it's completely dead. I don't know if I've got a charger for it. This is a really cool case. This is a really cool case. Is that Jurassic Park? It is, isn't it? Okay. So we're looking at the charging port, and they very kindly provided us with a charging port, which is for the DSI, I believe. And if we look at the charging port on the actual device itself, you can see that the pins are very either pushed back or bent out of the position they should be. So let's start taking this apart and see if we can get it resolved. I've never, again, I say I never fixed one of these. I don't know now, if I'm being 100% frank and completely honest. So let me just keep these screws all separated. And just put it down there. I'm going to have to try and remember what goes back where as well. So wish me luck. The YouTube infantry. Dreams, welcome, buddy. How are you? For those who don't know what Dreams is talking about, he apparently I've taken over his YouTube page now. This doesn't have any power, so I can't actually confirm that it even works, and I don't have a charger myself. Interestingly. Okay. I might have a charger upstairs in the loft, but I'm not going up there. If I can replace it, maybe I will go up. Let's see if I can dig one out. Are all of these screws the same size? They look it. Cool. Yes, except for, I'm going to say except for this one, which is the game card reader one. Been a very long time since I've had a look at one of these, by the way. Any sort of DS device has been a very, very long time. Alright, let's take, take this off now. Because there's no other screws, is there? Nope. From what I can tell. Do I just slide in down there? Oh, one of my lights has gone off. GG. Let's go for the magical switcheroo. Oosh. Oosh. There we go. Okay. Oh, that's a bit grimy. It's a bit grimy. You can tell how loved this was, by the way. And that's what you love to see. Must be clips at the front or something. Or it's just really wedged. There we go. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted to hear. Perfect. This hurts. What hurts? There is ribbon cables in here, by the way, so I need to be super, super careful and cautious taking these up. There we go. Found ya. Get off. Okay. Right, where's this port then? So that's the port. It should be nice and simple, hey? Theoretically, it should be nice and simple. Let's just start unplugging stuff. I mean, is it pretty self-explanatory where things go back? I think so. It certainly looks that way. Be very, very careful. All of these ribbon cables are so delicate on these consoles, man. So, so delicate. Especially these top ribbon cables. That is full shot. And we've got the Wi-Fi. Is this a Wi-Fi card? I think it is, right? Yep. Just stuck on like that. Oh, it's had water damage. Can you see the pink polka dot? Look. It's had water damage. Can we just bear that in mind, please, chat? Okay, that's pretty much everything, I think. Let's take out this screw. And this screw. Are they different sizes? They are, so I need to bear that in mind. Put them in the right places. A couple more. I think that's it. Is there some goop on the back or something? I hate these ribbon cables, man. Very long time since I've done one of these, like I said. There we go. Right, unhinge yourself. There we go. There we go. Cool. Board's out. Jubbly. Okay. Should be fairly simple. I don't see why it wouldn't. Just trying to think of the best way to put this. Be careful, can't take too much heat. Yes. No, I know. Yeah. Probably get away with doing it from the bottom, but looking at the top, very much like we do a Nintendo Switch, is how I'm going to angle this. Let's make old Joey proud, chat. Let's make old Joey proud. Wow, can you see the pin at the back? You guys can see, right? See that pin at the back? Wow, yeah, look, this port has had it. Cool. Hopefully we don't have damage underneath. Right? Right, we are going to go I'm going to go 380 here. No, I'll go 350. I'm going to start 350. It might be quite low, but I'd rather start low and work our way up than blast it. And I'm going to go 99. Let's do this. Techno, welcome, buddy. Yo, yo, yo. Here we go. Blasting it from the bottom. It's kind of at quite like an uncomfortable angle for me, actually. Waiting for that solder to melt. This is 350 degrees Celsius. I can see it melting the flux, the factory flux that we have. It's not touching the solder just yet. Just rotating that air, getting the board up to a good temp. Still not molten. I'm going to go up a little bit. I'm going to go 380. Still no movement just yet. Right, I'm going to come off now. And I'm going to put it up to 400. And what I'm also going to do is put a wiser nozzle. A wiser? A smarter one. A wider nozzle, is what I meant to say. So I've gone up to 400. It's still 199, but that's just going to put that heat out to the sides a little bit more. Giving us bigger area surface on the heat. Therefore, supposedly, making the board hotter and allowing us to get this port off. It's a very thin bit of board. This is 400 degrees. I don't want to bend it too much, for obvious reasons. It's not wanting to melt that solder, hey? Okay, I'll tell you what we're going to do. Because I don't really want to go any higher than that because the board is super thin. I'm going to make an informed decision here. And I'm going to put some leaded solder on the board because Yo, Techno coming in with a sub for 2 months over on Kick. Thank you, mate. I appreciate you. Thank you, mate. We've had a tiny, tiny, weeny bit of flux. Whoa. It's because of a new tube, by the way. Just adding it to the bottom as well. You can't really see it. Try again.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Russ coming in with a gifted membership on the YouTube. Thank you very much, mate. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Gifted one to Edward. Thank you. Let's go again. Here we go. We got some movement. I'm not pulling. Come on, there we go. Cool. That's exactly what happened last time. That's exactly what happened last time with that pad. So it must just be a weak pad in general. Not made to like, not made to be moved. And I'm going to come in straight away here and try and get this replaced as quick as possible. So I'm just going to angle this better, actually. Like that. Actually, I can't. I have to do it like this. Because of the way this... Yeah, it's just ground. Yeah, it's exactly the same happened on the last one that I done. So I've got a feeling they're just weak there. I'm going to place the replacement in now. Right, see if it drops. It's 400 degrees Celsius, by the way. It's not sat yet. For such a thin board, it takes a lot of heat. It's very satisfying when it does eventually sit. Wow. I'm shocked, by the way. I'm really shocked at how much heat this is taking. Crazy. I don't want to have to go up. Here we go. I'm taking it off. And there's a reason I'm taking it off. It's because I don't like how much heat it's taking. Maybe I'm being a little bit too scared here. And the bottom of the board isn't burnt. But I'm just going to quickly wick away what I've got. And I'm going to add just pure leaded. Because I don't know if it's the solder that's causing our issues here. But I'm going to try and make a good informed guess about what to do. Inexperienced Joey would have yanked that off or done something he regrets. Not today. I just don't need this pad to come off. Cool. Technically, I shouldn't even need flux here. See if that's any better. Let's go. Don't put the wrong port back on, Joey. There it is. Okay, perfect. Nice. And now what I can do is quickly get my soldering iron whilst the board is really hot now, and just I'll come in with a bit of flux, tiny bit. Just make sure. That everything is connected. There it is. I think I've got the perfect little thing for this. The nano sponges. I think they'll be pretty good. Just like an area so small. Perfect. I want to make sure as well that there isn't any IPA in that little connector. IPA not too much, but flux, no. I don't think there is. There we go. I think we're good. Let me check the bottom. Yes, a Nintendo DSi charging port. Sorry, I should have updated the thingy, but I didn't because I'm a moron. Two seconds, guys. Need to clean that up. And I mean, clean it up in two senses. One of them, actually, do you know what? The solder doesn't even look that bad here, does it? I will just quickly run over it though. Looks pretty good. Just kind of getting rid of the excess. Yeah, you can see the heat. Look, here, right on the edge. Which is crazy. Considering that it wasn't coming off and I had to add leaded. Okay. Port! We look good, guys. Look at that. Let me get the L on. What do we think? Nice. Now, we haven't got a ground pad on the left, but that's absolutely fine. I mean, this is not going anywhere. You've got the structure here to support, and then you've also got the two through holes at the front. Yeah, you have to remember that. So this port isn't going anywhere. Nice. Right, let's put it back. I don't know if I've got a charger for it, like I said, so I don't know what I'm going to do. I might just have to send it back and say, here we go. Good luck. And then if any issues, just let me know and I can try and sort it. And then I'll have to just wait on a picture, I think, to see what the situation is. Usual power supply. Well, that completely defeats the object of the port, no? Yeah, missing pad is ground, I believe, anyway. Is what people say. Yeah, it is ground, definitely. It's connected to the out chassis. Which way does this go? It goes that way, doesn't it? So I need to put this back in. Right, gloves are coming off for this, guys. I know, I know. It's a rare sight. Hello.
Been a very fun and entertaining ride. Hope to see many more months of entertaining and informative streams.
Viking. Thank you, mate. I appreciate you. Very, very kind. Thank you so much. How long is that? It's 18 months, mate. It's absolutely insane. Thank you so much for the support. It's much appreciated, mate. Thank you. I'm just going to take this off like the edge of the desk to make my life a bit easier here, guys. 2 secs. Okay, that's that. And now we have to remember to not get any ribbon cables stuck underneath the board and screw it all back down. That one's out, that one's out, that's out. Okay, cool. FYI, this is a free repair for those who are wondering. Yep. This is a free repair. I do not charge for my services. Sometimes I choose to make content. This one I won't be. Maybe I'll make it into a short or something. Cardboard, welcome. How are you? So many ribbon cables on these. There's no reason why this shouldn't work. Unless the charging circuit is ruined, but I don't think that's the case. I can check and see if I've got a charger. I'm not too sure I do, but I will check quickly. Run upstairs, have a look. I have a vague idea as to where that stuff would be. Got a box in the loft. Are you not using it as content right now? Technically, yeah, it's a good shout, yeah. These ribbon cables are the worst. Little digitizer ones. Very sensitive. Then we got this one over here. Very careful. Hello. Is that in? I think so. Does that go over or not? X-Train, thank you very much for the tier 1. Oh, you gifted a tier 1 to Alone. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's very, very kind of you, my friend. Didn't have to do that. Thank you. Yeah, I believe that is in. Okie dokie. And then we got this bad boy to go on the back. We've got to plug in this little connector right there. Okay. Make sure everything clicks back down in place, which it does. And then, oh no, wait. I've got the motherboard screws. Hello again. Who are you? Nerd, thank you very much for the Prime. I appreciate it. Thank you, mate. Very kind. Thanks for the support today, guys. Coming up to 20, I think. 20 subs for today. Thank you. Right, this is the little one, isn't it? Yep. And I've got 3 down here. One, 2, 3. And now we've just got board stuff. So now this can go back on. I'm just going to leave this like this before I put any screws in. I'm just going to make sure it does charge. So technically I lied, because what I'm going to do is put the battery in and screw that. Now, this device didn't have any power before, so I'm expecting no power now, obviously. Right? Yeah, no power. I've got a little bit of a lip there. Can you see that down there? So I need to take that back off. I'm assuming it's something to do with like a clip. So let me go get a charger, see if it works. If I don't have a charger, I'm just going to have to put it back together and send it back to the person and be like, sorry, I do not have a charger. You might have to test it. I can't see what else would be wrong with it, to be fair. Just replacing a little port like that. Okay, I did have, before I went up here, what I should have done is looked at the boxes behind my desk, because I'm pretty sure I've also got some bits and bobs there. But I can see a box already of stuff that may contain those chargers. DSI, and it's like a fat one, isn't it? Is it like a fat one? Okay, you just, alright, you just stay there, thank you. Oh my god, okay. Oh wait, is this not the box? Oh no, it isn't the box. GG, is it this box then? Maybe? Potential. Bunch of screws. No, that does have some Game Boy bits in, but it's not the box that I'm thinking is the box. So, got my little pizzeria sign up here. I don't know if Techno's still in the chat, but I've got my pizzeria sign up here. Ready for when I eventually have my little place for pizza, specifically. Okay. It's not going to be in there, is it? Where's my other boxes? Oh, it could be amongst all of this stuff here, couldn't it? Yes. Gloves. Okay, wait there. iPad. That needs to go back downstairs. That's the Mrs.'s. Mrs.'s. What's in there? Nope. What's in there? I had a box of all like my older Nintendo-y stuff. I'm just trying to find that, because if I find that, I'll most probably find a Chargier. Not in there either. Where's that bloomin' box? Oh, Joey, think, man, you had it. I'm sure you did. Let's put that up there. Is that it? No. Let's put that there. Here we go. Let me check this box. I choose you. Ah, I think this is it. Is it? Oh, maybe not. I've got some cables in here, but they're all like older cables. 250Bs. No, there's a box that I'm thinking of. To be fair, it might be in here. To be fair, though, I found that. I've just found the multimeter that we were talking about. Oh, that's an SP charger, so I'm kind of in the right area here. I've just found the multimeter that we were talking about on the video. The OG one. How funny. Okay, well, it's not in there. There is a... Where is that box of my Game Boy stuff? Because if I find that, I guarantee I find what I'm looking for. What I'm looking for. Can I find you? What I'm looking for. No, I can't. Are you back there? Oh, you gotta be here somewhere. Don't do this. Why you do this? Game Boy. Game Boy. Whoa. Joey, what's the point of having it all organised if it's not organised, you absolute mongoloid? What I'm looking for is a specific box with my Game Boy stuff. Oh, wait a minute. Have I found it? I found a couple of chargers. I don't know if one of these is them. I moved my foot spa. Don't ask. And I think I found it. It's not that one, is it? It might be. It could be either one of these. Wait there. Wait there, chat. Whoa. Hello. Who are thou?
Hope it works when also foot spa.
Yeah, yeah. Yep. Yep. Who was it? NUC, thank you. Appreciate it. Right, let's have a look. Moment of truth. It's USB and a mains one, so I've actually got two. Is that it? Looks it. I don't want to push too hard just in case, but it feels like it is. Yeah, it is. Wait there, chat. I don't think it's going in. Oh no, is that solder in the port? Wait there, guys. There might be solder in the port here. After all that. Because that won't be going in if there's solder in the port. Saw those hospital gaming tables, GG. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, I needed to provide an update. It'd been a while. Yeah, there is. How do I get that out? I should have also seen that being an issue. The only way to get it out is to use wick, right? Ah, it's on the side of... Oh, I know exactly how that's happened. It's because of the... Wait there. Wick it. Yeah, I'm going to have to wick it. Knife or Dremel? Ooh, I don't know about a Dremel. I'm going to have to wick, but I don't know if I can get my wick there. Because I can't get the iron in there. So that's just going to burn the plastic. So I'm going to have to wick from the outside and hope that it sucks out from in. Razor blade? Oh. I guess. Wait there. Let me see. It's leaded as well, so technically should be okay. I just don't want to slip and be a moron, because we know that's definitely a possibility. Where is me knife? Here. Okay. Let me just try this. Wish me luck. Feels soft. Don't know if that says anything about the solder mind. It feels weaker. See if I can push it off. Now it feels quite thick, to be fair. Yeah, it's quite thick. I'm gonna have to try and solder it. I have to try and use the iron. Hey. Okay. That's what happens, chat. You have to adapt and overcome to these situations, come up with new things to do. Try and work it out as you go. Hello, Reese, thank you very much for the £2. I appreciate you.
Love your content, Joey.
Thank you, mate.
Keep up the good work.
Thank you. It's very kind. Appreciate it. I don't take that one out. And I've got the one on the back as well. This ribbon cable's a pain, man. I think it's because there's like a little latch as well. There we go. All right. Okay, I think I know how to get this out, I think. We have to full send it on this leg. Wish me luck. Can't tell if it has. I'm going to put some heat into the board and do it again just to make sure. Muscle, welcome. How are you? I think I got it. Nice. That's exactly what I wanted. Oof. Okay, now I just need a little bit of solder here. That's it. Does it come back? Oh my god, it has. And that was the tiniest bit of solder, guys. Yeah, and the charger won't fit. I don't believe it. That was such a tiny... That was like a small dab. Oh, okay. He's playing games. Hello.
Pizza time.
Whoa, who's that from? Thank you so much. £37.26. Who was that? Thank you. I massively appreciate that. Who is it? Do you wish to remain anonymous or? It's going in and out, but I mean, it's... Yeah, that's as good as we're going to get, I think. See this? Yeah. Okay. So, again, I now just need to add a blob of solder down that bottom right without it going into the port. Who was that from? Thank you so much. It's very generous of you. It's a lot of money, by the way. Who was it? That's it. I've literally done a tap. I mean, if that's gone inside now, no, it hasn't. Let me just make sure we still have a really good, like, strong. Yeah, it's strong. It feels a bit too strong, but I don't know if that's my charger because I've not used it before. So now I'm like, what? But there's no solder in it, so yeah, it is my charger because this one's fine. Okay, we're good. Right. Now we can actually do the test, by the way. Not late at all, Joey. What? Who's...
I love watching your streams, but
Thank
I
you.
finish watching them because it's 2 in the morning where I live.
Oh, it's probably best. Yeah, it's probably best. Thank you so much for the £3.37, by the way, on the PayPal. Guys, that is like the best way of supporting, so I really appreciate it. Because of the because it's the lowest fee that I incur when I receive money. So thank you very much. Honestly, the PayPal stuff, anything obviously means a lot, but yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, gloves need to come off again. Yeah, I need to find out who Pizza Man is. Just concentrate on whilst I put this back together, guys, because they're so finicky. Chat, do you think it's going to work? Yes or no? Place your bets. How do I make sure that this doesn't... This clips in okay? There we go. Here we go. Charging light up here. I'm about to plug it in. And I need to go because I am running late. Does that reach from over there? Yes, it does. Okay. 3. Once that's back in, the alignment will be much better. I just need to put screws in. 3, 2, 1. I'm assuming flashing orange is a good thing. Is that good, chat? Yes or no? Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Silly boy. That's better. That's better. That was a nice little roller coaster, wasn't it? Wasn't like a really straightforward, but I mean, if I was to do that again, if I was to offer this as a service, it's like, okay, cool. So the way that this works is you don't put too much solder. Whoa!
Thank you again for all the support, Joey.
Mate, please. Okay, so you went 37.26. Russ, was that you originally as well? Or what? Guys, that's like, what? 70, like 75, 80 pounds in the space of however long, like 5 minutes, if that. Thank you very much, guys, for the support. I appreciate that. Russ, you didn't have to do that, mate. Come on. You don't have to do that. Appreciate you. Thank you. Seem painful to work on. Yeah, it's one of those things, I think, like it's painful at first until you get like a little bit of experience in it, and then if I was to come across one of these again, it would be easy because I'd be like, okay, I know what temperatures now to work out on them, etc, etc. Whereas because I went in like blind, it's a little bit of a different story, but the person gave me permission to go ahead and try and fix this. So first one wasn't me. Oh, okay, well, thank you so much, guys. That's ridiculous. I really appreciate it. Thank you. There we go. And look, that's really nice and secure as well. And if I try and wiggle that, nice. Try and turn it on. I don't know if I've got any sensitive data on here, so I probably shouldn't aim the screen. I don't think you do. Is this probably is going to require like a bit of juice before I can turn it on, hey? Is that how these work? If they're dead, do they just not turn on? Whoa!
I'm just following the trend.
Guys, listen, I don't know where the trend of £37.26 has come from, but we can stop this. Thank you very much. But there is no trend. There is no £37.26 trend, okay? There is no £37.26 trend. What on earth? Guys, what have you started? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, no. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. Guys, I'm literally about to end the stream and this, like, what's going on? Why? Huh? What's going on? Forgot to do is coming in with 10 gifted subscriptions over on Kick, by the way, and every single time it does the oh yeah on Kick for some reason. Every single sub is like an individual one over there, so you get to enjoy the oh yeah 10 times over. Thank you very, very much. Forgot. Obviously, you didn't have to do that. I appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah. That was a nice little repair. Again, I'm super happy with it. It won't make a video because, you know, I don't necessarily think it was too entertaining, but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed doing it, and I'm really, really grateful that the person sent it in for the content purposes, and I'm obviously glad to be able to do that free repair for that person. So, Dakus coming in with a tier 1 for 16 months in a row. Thank you very much, my friend. I appreciate you. Thank you. I'm kind of just waiting for this to have enough so that I can try and turn it on. Oh. Okay, we have good news as well. And what's that good news, chat? Is that I've put the ribbon back correctly, both of them, all of them, because otherwise this thing would not turn on and it would like do a turn on, turn off situation. So that's like test number 2 passed. If that makes sense. Touchscreen works. Whoa! This guy, I've got a photo of Leon. I've got a photo of Leon's face on here that he's just taken with the camera. I rate it. Yeah, that's turned on, guys, and the touchscreen works absolutely fine. The directionals work. Let me see. Yeah, the buttons work as well. So we are good on this. There we go. I don't know how we exit. There we go. Exit. Yeah, cool. Right, let's turn it off. Hold that down. How do you turn it off? Do you hold this down? Yeah. Right, guys, it's working. We put everything back together. Jubbly. There it is. Guys, as if you've just started a hype train, by the way.
Back to the switch.
What?
Might worth reflow, reball the IC directly behind connector. The no power might be from it.
I don't believe it. A hype train has literally just started. I don't think... Okay, Wifey JDT has literally just come back as well. Technically, I finished at...
Oh, yeah.
Okay, guys, listen. Let's not do this, okay? I'm going to leave this in charge. I can't end it on a hype train, man. I mean, what? Extra, thank you very much for the gifted sub to the infected duck. I really appreciate it. Thank you. It's very kind of you. Guys, yeah, I mean, it's literally the end of the stream and you've triggered a hype train. Was it just the port that was the issue? Yes, it was just the port. It was just confirmed that the person who has and owns the console was like pushing the pins back to make sure that they could get a good connection, and just over time, like the pins just pushed back further and further and further and further to the point where it was pretty much GG and the port was game overed. So yeah, it's just a simple case. They gave me the port. It was literally, I just soldered it and that was it. So yeah, it was just a port replacement. I'd say nice and simple, but I don't do them. So, and we did watch a video before I started the repair. I'd done a video. I watched a video of myself trying to change one a long time ago, and it didn't go too well. So yeah, to see that I've now done it and it's good. Whoa! Gigantifying emote. You've done that twice. 100 bits twice coming through. Thank you. 300 bits. What? And you've taken us up to a level 2, but the alerts don't go off. The alerts don't go off for gigantifying an emote. Wait, 500 bits? What? Guys. What? Zavifix, thank you so much. Guys, all these gigantifying emotes, man. What's going on? Thank you very much for the Prime subscription. I appreciate you. We're on a level 2 hype train right now. Paladin has come in with 500 bits. Thank you. The equivalent of around about $5 straight in my pocket. Thank you, my friend. And then Sid's come in with a Gigantify emote as well of 100 bits. Again, it doesn't actually register as an alert.
What's next on the fixing schedule?
Nothing today, Reese. Nothing today. Thank you very, very much for the £1.99. I'm literally trying to end up the stream. But this is now happening. So crazy. I appreciate the good work you do. I just kind of, I don't know. I would say, you know, we speak about this quite a lot, and it's like the good work that I do is like I also use it for content, you know. So we talk about this subject quite a bit. Because, yeah, I get it in that sense that it's nice that I'm doing the free repairs for people, but I'm getting something out of this, guys. We need to remember that. I'm getting paid, you know, from the views that I get on the videos and the content. It is a, somebody said before, somebody was like, it's a nice business model. I think somebody left a comment about it yesterday. And it is really. I get to help people. I get paid from helping those people by uploading the content to YouTube. Sometimes it doesn't happen. Like today, for example, this one won't go up. But you could, you know, the argument there is that, well, I've got content and I'm able to stream. And all of these very kind tips and bits and stuff that come through now, and the hype train that's come along, is all because of this DSI essentially and the content behind it, you know. So I'm so happy this works. Yeah, I am. Happy Joey. Happy diddly Joey. Guys, thank you very much for the again, the £37.20. Was it £37.26 specifically, was it? £37.26. Nuts. I just, yeah. Whoever started that off, thank you. Who are you? I need to know. Feel free to send me a message if you want to remain anonymous. If you want to do that. You can just remain completely anonymous, but I'd like to thank you personally. Are you ending the stream? I am. I'm trying to, but we're on a hype train. So we got 1 minute 35 left on the clock. So as soon as that hype train finishes, I shall end. Technically, I'm working up until 5:30 every day. So yeah, it will just be, this is just going to be like wrap up time. Yeah, I tell you what, I'll help you out there, Russ. If you haven't seen Russ's video, I sent Russ a PS4 Pro and he done his first ever HDMI port swap. So if you're wondering how this looks from a beginner's perspective, then please do !Russ, RUSS in the chat. And what that'll do is it will take you to Russ's video. And it's a PS4. I don't like to do like shout outs and stuff, but this is almost like a bit of a collaboration. So it's not a shout out. Well, it is, but you know what I'm saying. It's more of a natural sort of integration with a console that I sent to Russ. So yeah, feel free to go and check the video out. And just leave a comment as well if you enjoyed watching it, because it helps out with the engagement and whatnot. MS Blind, welcome. Extra Insane coming in with 100 bits. Guys, we've got 20 seconds left. Thank you. I appreciate you muchly. You guys are absolutely legends. Thank you for hanging out with me today. I've really enjoyed it. And I hope you guys have enjoyed it. MS Blind, I'm so sorry. I'm literally finishing right now. So I do apologize. But nonetheless, it was really nice to see you. Really nice. Right. Hype train is over. Thank you so much, and thank you for those crazy tips that came out in literally the past 15 minutes, guys. I appreciate you. Love you all. I shall see you Tuesday, perhaps. I'm not streaming next Thursday because we've got some things going on, but I might stream Tuesday because I'm not streaming on Thursday. Thursday is definitely not a stream. Next Sunday should be, and the next time I should be live should be on Tuesday. Guys, much love. Have a good one, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye. Barry, I'm going to send you a message on Discord, by the way, because the job situation, I hope you're okay, you know? But yeah, guys, much love, and I'll chat to you later. Goodbye. Now I've got to end on YouTube and Kick. Bye, guys.